from the East-West Highway so far has been about 13,000 acre direct destruction of that amount of habitat. That's a pretty significant chunk of size. To give you an idea, that's about like the size of a downtown Bangor, or actually most of Bangor that would probably encompass. It's a pretty large area, 13,000
20 square miles.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I always equated that it would be a few miles hiking. I would take you can do that. That'd be a lot of good hiking. The fact that this is drastically and dramatically disrupting many animal corridors of migration, not just land animals, of course, but amphibians, etc. And obviously degrading the habitat all around each of those areas. So it has a pretty significant direct impact, but probably its most important destructive impact is the interruption of habitat. And you'll hear from highway planners, etc., that they know how to build these great, wonderful, quote, wildlife bridges. There's a couple of them on the Canadian National Highway System. They do a very fraction of a small percent of animals actually know how to cross a highway via a highway bridge. And they work marginally well when the areas are fenced in for miles and it funnels large mammals across those things. But probably the majority of animals, including the smaller mammals, do not have didn't learn how to cross a highway when they were young. So tremendous amount of roadkills from amphibians, frogs, salamanders, enormous die-off roadkills, huge amounts, especially during spring, the vernal season by which they're breeding and actually moving across and migrating. So there's really very little solution to that difficulty, and that's something that's really important because you'll hear these highway planners immediately cite, oh, we know how to make this bridge. I've been all through the Canadian highway system and I've seen most of the ones that they reference, and they're a small solution to large mammals, but only a very fraction of so.